These 10 videos are generating real estate leads en masse, and it doesn't matter if you're just starting your YouTube channel or this is your 1000th video. These videos are working because a big reason for success on YouTube is actually your topic selection. What are you actually making videos about? So today I want to share with you what those videos are that are causing all of this success. I'm going to share with you why they're working, and I'm also going to give you an opportunity to check out the scripts themselves. That's right, the exact scripts that our real estate agents are using on their YouTube channel to see success. So let's jump right into it. In no particular order, we're going to start with the everything you need to know about blank city. This type of video, the everything you need to know about a certain city, helps you build credibility and build authority. But more than that, it's going to help you provide value to those people that have no idea what that city is about. And heck, if you do your job correctly, you're going to actually help those people that live within that city and help educate them on something that they might not know. And the suggested resources that we use to fill in all of the data into our scripts come from public websites like niche.com, city data, Google Maps, Wikipedia, great schools, and the official city website. So analytically, we don't even have to dig that deep. All of this information is freely out there. The value that we as agents bring into that video is our personal experience, our professional experience, because your viewers are more interested in what you have to say rather than what Wikipedia is saying about the city. Now, a second video that gets a lot of views and gets a lot of conversion into clients is the pros and cons video. This pros and cons video about a certain city helps you build trust. The previous video was more of an authority type of a video, but here you're building trust because you're willing to share the downsides. You're willing to share the cons about a specific city, where most agents and anybody else has a vested interest in somebody moving into the city will only cover the pros, the good things. So by you going the other way and sharing that other perspective, what the cons are, you're building that trust. Now, the resources that we share with our agents for this type of video is very similar to the previous one. However, not exact, because what we help our agents do is get the exact framework that they can use over and over again, because our agents can now compare that city versus the local averages and also the US averages, and cover all the same categories, so they're able to make videos much faster. The third video is the cost of living video. This video has actually one of the highest viewer to lead conversion rates, because this video appeals to the individuals that are a little bit further along in their research. People that are looking for the cost of living of a certain city are a bit more intentional about moving to that city or having some future relationship with it. This video works great for the analytical folks that actually have to put some pen to paper and really make the determination, is moving to this city something that's going to be better or worse for the family? So here's where we actually do a little bit more digging and do a little bit more analytical work and are not as opinion based, because your definition is very subjective, and what you might see as inexpensive is somebody else's extremely expensive. And that's reflected in our suggested resources, where all of the resources are very data driven, which again allows us to break down into categories that will allow us to compare each city towards other local cities and the US average, which becomes very easy for our agents to fill in the blanks in their scripts and get that video out into the world. The next video is what you must know before moving to X city. This type of video is designed to give the Cliff Notes version. You don't have to go as in depth in this particular video. You want to provide a very direct and succinct explanation of what people need to know before moving to your city. This is where you cut to the chase and give people the Cliff Notes version, which is a combination of analytical information and subjective information. And the reason that this video works so well is because you're creating a level of FOMO, fear of missing out. By you titling your video, what you must know before moving to Dallas as an example, well, you're establishing that there's certain information within that video that they have to know. So somebody that's even already going to Dallas, that's already made up their mind about moving to Dallas, will absolutely watch that video. The next video is how to buy a home in your city. This type of video works in two ways. One, to generate business for you, But 2, it's designed to be a workflow video. It helps bring business to you because people that are looking to buy a house in a particular city are going to go to YouTube and also going to go to Google trying to find some additional information on how that's done. And if you can provide that value to them in a video format that's going to rank on Google as well, you're going to get that call. So that's how this type of video actually generates you leads. But that's not even the most exciting part. I think that's valuable, but what's more important is the fact that this is a workflow video. You can send this video out to all of the leads that you have a conversation with. You can also send this video to those individuals that have already agreed to work with you, the ones that have already executed their buyer rep agreement, which by you sending this video out to them, you're providing a different level of service where you can really break down the buying process so your clients know exactly what's going on and don't have to rely on giving you a call or going and finding an email that you sent them previously explaining all of this to begin with. And while we're at it, make the next video as well, how to sell your house in blank city. This is the exact same strategy. It's going to help you generate listings, but it's also going to help you in your workflow. And here's where I really want to challenge you. In these 2 videos, I want you to be as detailed as possible. I really want you to go as detailed as possible. I really want you to give every single thing that you got. I want your selling video to be so detailed that a FSBO can take that video and sell their house based off of all the information that you shared with them. Share your best stuff. Don't worry about them using your information and not using you as their real estate agent. Because what you're gonna find is that most of them will watch your video the first time, see that it's way more complex, see that there's more liability than they thought, and are just gonna call you. Now, before we get to the next type of video to create to generate real estate leads, allow me to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Jaime Resendiz, and I help real estate professionals exponentially grow their business through actionable content. And I'm on a mission to help reduce the over 80% failure rate for real estate agents. So if you can hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell, that's gonna really help me out. Okay, so a quick summary before we keep going. We have the everything you need to know about city, the pros and cons of city, the cost of living in city, what you must know before moving to city, how to buy in city, how to sell in city. And now the next video is the city real estate explained. Now that one does sound a little bit weird, so I'll introduce an actual city. In this example, let's just say Seattle. You wanted to cover the city of Seattle, you would just say Seattle real estate explained. This is a better version of a real estate market report. This type of video is crucial to share your expertise in real estate. And on top of that, it's an evergreen type of video where it's not gonna matter if you make this video today and somebody watches it today, or if they watch it in a year, because chances are that real estate that you covered in that particular city isn't gonna change as much. And the reason for that is because this type of video is not a real estate market report. This type of video gives the lay of the land through a real estate lens. And some of the resources that we encourage our agents to use is Zillow, Redfin, Niche.com, Wikipedia, Area Vibes, your local MLS, and city website. And the next video is the top 5 neighborhoods video. This type of video is one of my favorites because you're able to introduce your top neighborhoods in a very biased way. And yes, I did say biased because this type of video is just strictly a subjective play. Your version of a top neighborhood may be completely different than somebody else's. So there's no right or wrong here. And because there's no right or wrong here, everyone that has an opinion is gonna come to this video, which is gonna cause this video to be one of your most viewed videos on your entire channel, which coincidentally, given the nature of this video, this too is gonna be a high return on investment type video for you. In other words, you're not gonna need as many views in order to generate a client from this video. So out of all the videos that we've covered today, if I was looking to make a video that's gonna give me some real estate leads relatively quickly, I'd focus on this one. But the video that more often than not is gonna get you the most views on your channel is the avoid blank city if you don't like these things. This video will get you views, but it's also gonna bring in some criticism. So I want you to get out of your comfort zone because there will be comments in your comment section that are not gonna be as favorable. And that's okay, because as long as you're respectful when you're addressing the things that people will probably not like about the city, you're gonna be just fine. And a little pro tip here is to go to all of the review-based websites like Niche.com and see what people are saying about the city. because I want you to pull out examples of what people don't like about the city rather than you just spewing all of the things that are negative. You're gonna have more views and more comments on a polarizing topic. And the video that you're gonna make over and over and over again every single month or every single week if you want to is the real estate market update. This is where you share what's going on in the real estate market today. Now you can be as detailed as you want in going and doing all of this research, or you can simply source the information that the MLS gives you already, because regardless of the MLS that you're a part of, they give you reports of what's going on in the market. So just leverage what you have. This type of video shouldn't take you any longer than 15 minutes to create. Just take note of the suggested resources that we give our agents. We ask them to check out Zillow, Redfin, Niche, NAR, their local real estate association, the state real estate commission, and their MLS. Now here's the thing, please take all of these videos and execute them on your YouTube channel. But if you're overwhelmed on all the video topics and are still uncertain on how to use the actual resources, then I encourage you to check out the link down below, where you'll have access to the hub that we use for our real estate agents. But more importantly, you're gonna have access to the scripts, where our agents, all they have to do is pull up these scripts and swap out a few numbers and they're recording. So again, that hub and scripts are linked down below. And if you found value today, please do me a favor and comment scripts down below. And don't forget to check out this video right here that's gonna help you exponentially grow your YouTube channel.